Hello everyone, welcome back to Momodora, Reverie under the Moonlight. So, I basically already recorded the second episode of this, and then when I looked at the footage back, for some reason there was this like really mental sort of scrambling all over the screen. It took me absolutely ages to work out what the problem was, but basically the windows underneath the game window were like scrambling some of the some of the artwork and the graphical assets, and it had ruined the entire thing. Anyway, because I was whacking these bells every time I saw them going forward, it had saved over all my progress and I couldn't go back. So I've basically had to start the entire game from the beginning and run back to this point again. So it looks like if the number of money that I have is different to last time, that's going to be the reason why, because I've had to redo it all. But anyway, in the previous episode we explored some woods. Yeah, she's right to yawn, I'm sorry for going on. We explored some woods. We eventually came upon a demon that was the body of a millipede with the torso of a woman on top of it. After a couple of embarrassing deaths, we managed to take her out. We now find ourselves in this place which is called Cast City, and there is a merchant here. You came from that imp-infested forest. Hi, haha, interesting. How can I help you? Fairy tear. This is a passive item. Crystal seed. That's like a consumable. Emits a sound when near secrecy. We can't afford that. But the fairy tear is a passive slot item, and it increases our resistance to status elements including like poison and curse and stuff like that, and it's useful. Those wizards are really annoying because their projectiles go through walls, so we need to try and dispatch them as efficiently as we can. And the door underneath is locked from the other side, so we have to go around and open it up as a Dark Souls style shortcut. Those dogs jump like that, which is annoying. And this thing, oh yeah, I remember there being a dog in that box, which made me paranoid about all the other ones. This thing increases our max HP, so they are very, very useful items to find. And man, that really hurts. And yeah, these projectiles, as I say, you have to be very careful to avoid them because they're like, they go through walls and stuff. These guys throw explosive bombs, which are very, very harmful. And I am nearly dead already. These ones shoot like an AoE up from the ground where you stand, they sort of target you. And this is another bellflower. When you find another bellflower, it increases your maximum that you can use in between save bells, basically just like an Estus flask. So this has increased the maximum to 5, which has given us 2 more we can use, so I'm going to use them right now to heal us. This NPC, I couldn't work out what she was saying. Make this stop. I couldn't work out what to do. But this door is locked and we can't go through it. If we go along here, we should come back to that door eventually. Ow. Sorry, I'm playing a little bit loose because, yeah, so down there is the next place we need to go, but we can open this shortcut from the other side, go back to the bell, save and refill. So that's very, very Dark Souls, or Souls series. You know, you go along like a hard gauntlet of enemies and you open a shortcut back to the bonfire or the bell or whatever, and it lets you go to the boss, which is here in this case, much more quickly. Huh? Looks like some outsider missionary. Ah ha ha! Your rotten corpse will serve my mistress well. So this guy has a few different attacks. That one's just like an explosive, which is fairly easy to avoid. Then this one is annoying because it's like basically a bullet hell thing. And these things, as I say, there we go, they destroy themselves after a while, but you can pepper him with arrows while you're waiting for them. And then he has one other that I saw, which is that, which just means you can't stay too close to him while he attacks. And around about here, there we go, we drop down and we see a very iconic boss. This was actually one of the bosses that I had seen in video footage that I'd seen of this game before I played it. This woman with a pumpkin's mouth and giant boobs, and the boobs jiggle as you attack them, which is very Japanese indeed. But she again seems to have 3 different attacks. One is the first one you saw, where the things go down vertically. One is like this, where they target you and you have to jump or roll to avoid. And then the other one is the second one you saw, where they telegraph from underneath and then home in on you from below, like that. So it's pretty straightforward once you know the pattern. And I managed to do her without being hit, which is quite good.
You little pest. I can't waste any more time with you.
Really like the design though. It's like she has sort of antlers, and also she has a got Backman patch. I don't think I got that last time. Was that because I did it without being hit? Active effect summons several back blocks. An absolutely tasteless object belonged to Mocha, the demon servant of the undead witch Lubella. Well, if this is like refillable, I have 2 of them. So that's refillable. That could be very useful indeed to have. But I'm sure I didn't get that last time I played this. So if that's because I did it without taking any damage, then that's a really nice touch. It gives you actual rewards for playing with real skill. Anyway, oh, some more of these buggers. And a bomb thrower behind. Ow. Really have trouble with those guys for some reason. I think it's because I'm not timing getting in close to attack them well enough. And so they're like throwing a bomb at the last second. Anyway, there's an NPC here. A female knight. What are you looking at? I'm human like you. You don't seem very capable of protecting yourself. Take my word and look for shelter. My name is Kath. I'm a knightess in service of the kingdom. So you are a priestess from Lun, and you're seeking the Queen's aid. Ha ha ha. You think she has any interest in your little village? Well, here's some bad news. I've heard rumours of an undead witch lurking around. Progressing deeper into the city is very risky. If you are adamant about meeting with the Queen, my advice only goes so far. I also found out that the NPCs can have unique dialogues if you talk to them more than once, just like the Souls games. No one wants to be in this forsaken city any longer. Our entire kingdom feels like a grave. The death count keeps going up daily. I don't have much left other than the memory of my sister Catherine. Oh yes, we have this like Castlevania and Metroid style map screen here. So we can see that there are already some places that I have not been to yet along the map, and I'm hoping that at some point we are going to get the ability to like warp between bells, or we may already have it, but I haven't worked out how to do it yet. I think I went up here first, but this is the point where the game really opens out into Metroidvania style. Oh man, I forgot about this. This like Onion Knight. Well, he's like a bit like the Onion Knight from Dark Souls. I managed to beat him first time before, but I feel like it was a total fluke because I wasn't playing very well. So I'm just gonna spam. There we go. I think he's down. Whew. Yeah, and there was an NPC here who just says, "I'm not scared," over and over. But I feel like she should be. I can't remember what was up here. Alright, this... Oh yeah, of course. So this links back to where we were before, going back to the other bell. So we start to see the like branching pathways and looping and stuff. One of those bombing phantoms there. I feel like there should be a secret item there, but I didn't discover one. Yeah, so this is one of the places that I had already been to. And so I can't remember exactly where I went. I'm not retracing my steps exactly, but I do need to get to a bell with some urgency, given that I defeated that knight and I am running out of bell flowers. Ow. Ah, yes, I recall now. Alright, actually, given my health, I am going to go back to the bell, which was down here. Just to be on the safe side, you know, it's just a little detour, but there were just a few enemies here. Ooh. He went off the screen. Didn't seem to come back on again. And I'm just going to ignore the other guy. Boom. Sorted. So now... Ah, man. Was just going to like get past these guys really quick, but 4 bellflowers is probably enough. We can explore a bit further on. I haven't been down here yet either. This would appear to be underwater, and you appear to be able to jump infinitely from that point. So before I go down there, because that's probably going to be very dangerous, I will go up and follow where that boulder went. It looked like an Indiana Jones style falling boulder. Why is the screen shaking? Oh yeah, it's that platform raising up from when I beat the knight up here. I do feel like that boulder is going to drop, but I don't know what the circumstances are of it doing that. Ah, it would be that. Thank you. Classic platforming puzzle there, if you can call it a puzzle. Ow. Oh, it's one of those ones. Okay. Box. Do we have to move a crate towards it or something? Well, once again we have another branching path, so I'm going to just carry on this level. Really hate those guys. And I nearly didn't see that spectral hound there. Locked. Interesting. Hello? The royal court has been ignoring us, citizens, ever since this kingdom fell to a curse. If you want to stay safe, don't leave outside. Wait. Don't leave outside? I feel like that may have been lost in translation slightly. Don't come any closer. Oh well, you seem sane enough. A bit of Bloodborne there. You are a priestess seeking an audience with the royal court. In the present state, reaching the castle is highly difficult. You won't find help easily in this city, but my master might be able to guide you. She lives inside this city's monastery, surrounded by cats. Aha, she's a crazy cat lady. And this looks like a monastery to me. Forlorn monastery. A neophyte. Do you seek salvation? You can achieve salvation from eternal damnation by donating to Saint Esselin. A recommendation of at least 15 monies is needed for that. Yes. We are thankful. May you find peace. Well, good. Is it one of those things where you need to donate loads of money over and over? Because I ain't doing that. We are a small minority now that Her Highness propagated her destruction. Most of the population has lost faith in the gods. She's to blame for all that is wrong right now. Saint Esselin is absolute. Her wish reigns supreme. You are safe here with us. She has nothing to say. Nope. Fine. Dong. Huh. These guys are... This is about as far as I got last time I was recording. Those skulls explode into a cloud that curses you. So you have to try and hit them with ranged attacks. And again, I am just going to try and go a little bit, like, just forward on the same level, and ignore the kind of up and down pathways for now. But we'll see what we can find here anyway. And the fairy... oh yeah, these explosive barrels are super annoying. And this is a... That's reminiscent of the original Momodora games, where you had a lot of things like that. He just sells a fairy tier, which we already bought, so we can't buy another. Let's see. Yeah, again, we'll carry on in this straight line just to see what we can find, and then we can always backtrack and see the other routes later on. Ooh, a witch. She's surrounded by cats. I'm assuming this is going to be the lady we want to speak to. If it isn't an unfamiliar face to this monastery. A devout from Lun, I see. You can call me Cotillard. I'm assuming it's Cotillard, like French, not Cotillard. Oh, you have met with Paramol. Paramol? In the UK, Paramol is the street name of... the brand name of, dihydrocodone tablets. Anyway. Kikiki, such innocence. So, you are concerned about your homeland. Indeed, the darkness assaulting your people hails from here. Our queen has become possessed by a malevolent greed. She's the one responsible for many casualties, not only here but in other lands too. Kikiki. Perhaps you should head to the castle. Just don't expect kindness from those who live there. You'll have to find the way on your own. Here, this should help you a bit. Got monastery key. Be careful. It's been only a year since all of this started, but most of our population is completely degenerated. Definitely getting a Bloodborne vibe from that. Okay, so this is a dead end, so presumably one of the other branching pathways that we found was going to be where we use the monastery key, unless it's somewhere like that, but I think, yeah, that's just in the background. Alright. I'll save it again there. I guess I'll just have a quick look up here, and then I'll end the episode. Explosive barrels. That is a mysterious door. Oh, does that not... Can we not open that with the monastery key? Opens the doors of the upper floor of the Esselin convent. The convent and its annexes have been abandoned once they fell to the Queen's uncontrollable dark sorcery. Well, this is an upper floor key. Can we not use it there? No? Alright. Boing, boing, boing. Ow. Man. This is a rough room. Boom. Nice environmental hazard there. Okay. Ooh, a max health upgrade. This was well worth it. You found a vitality fragment. Your HP has been increased. Thank you. Something up there, but I can't... Oh no. No, okay, that's fine. Notice that we've just hit 25% map completion. So it looks like the world map is a pretty decent size in this game. Probably I would say comparable to like the original Metroid, or Zero Mission, or Metroid 2 possibly, which is a good thing. Definitely a good thing. That's a very decent size for a game made by one person, and the exploration element is definitely up there, so that's really nice. Anyway, I am going to end the episode here. Next time we will try and explore a bit more and see where we can find this to use this monastery key. Thank you very much for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave me a like, as that does help me, and I will see you next time for more Momodora, Reverie of the Moonlight. Take care and goodbye.